Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and in the last episode, or at least I think it was last episode, we set up this monstrosity here. It is a bunch of mana pools with a bunch of mana in them, as seen by the blue particles indicating they're full, I guess. Because we made an everlasting guilty pool, so we used a star to get infinite mana. And then all of these sparks funnel into here, so that whenever we need, let's say, these blocks here, when we order one, which we should be able to order, all of them provide the mana, which allows it to craft very, very fast. Now, we can push this further if we need to. Currently, I think we're good, but if we need to, that's what we will do. Now, a few issues we encountered. One is Piglet Hearts, but we actually fixed that. I forgot that we did. So no issues. It's solved. The only problem that I would say at the moment is it looked like we only had 8 in our system. Oh no, there's a full stack in there. Okay, yeah. So we've got a stack waiting for us. That'll be perfect. Now, obviously our goal here is to continue making stars. We have one full block, and then we're slowly going to chip away at this second block to get the B. Now, in the meantime, what can we do? Oh, interesting question that you brought up. Well, a few things. So the first thing, Autry in the comments suggested that I can dupe stuff with my infinite mana. Using a conjuration catalyst, so this guy here, we can right click and see what it's used in, and as you can see, one thing go in, two things come out. Now if we go through here, as you can see, you can do it on compressed blocks. Now it looks like only 2 times compressed blocks. As you can sort of see here, we've got a 2 times compressed. That's still a ridiculous amount. That's 81 blocks you dupe in there. Same with obsidian, so some of these trickier things like obsidian you could definitely benefit from. Sadly, not with diamonds or emeralds. If it was with diamonds and emeralds, whew, would have an episode for you. But these other things, we might be fine on it. There's a chance that we benefit from doing the netherrack, just because that's kind of, it's a bit iffy on how easy that is to automate. But we'll cross that bridge once we run out of it, so in a few more stars. Yeah, pretty cool. We'll give that a shot at some point. Most likely. Now, the other thing you may have noticed, I have bookmarked on the left here, is this. A soul laser base from Industrial Foregoing Souls. This was suggested by Aaron Stevens in the comments, so thank you for that. I've never heard of this mod. I've never seen it before. But allegedly, you can speed up machines by 4 times per side. And what we're told to do is extract souls from a warden using a soul laser base with a blue lens. So we'll get a blue lens. I'm sure we can put one of these together. Let's get the die. We've got a lens. We now have a blue laser lens from Industrial Foregoing. That should be fine, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. We'll see. And then we need this stuff. Now, the recipe is pretty cool because it's using some unobtainium gears and whatnot. So I'm guessing it's like, it's proper. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the pack. It's in here. So for starters, we'll order the advanced frame. We'll get that cooking. Now these gears, pretty standard to make. Now, I assume these need lasers to charge them as well. So, yeah, we'll probably have to do that. And then beyond that, there's soul pipes and soul surges. I have no idea. Now, that is if we look at the soul mod. So that's just the stuff from here. I have no idea how it works. I'm excited to give it a test and see how it works. Now, for that, we need a warden. We have warden charm fragments, which means I think we can just make a warden spawn egg, which is pretty good for what we have to do today. So yeah, that's honestly amazing. That's really good for us. I will probably get a stasis chamber. In saying that, we've got this here, right? And like we don't have a wither in it. I mean, ideally, I should just put a wither in it. But you get what I mean? Like, I could have used that. We'll make a new one. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're also going to need to get another one of those advanced guys because I've obviously just gone ahead and used it, but that should be fun as well. We've got plenty of latex and whatever else is needed. So where should we do this? We'll probably do it in the overworld just because it's, maybe we do it in the beyond. Now here's the thing, right? We can jump in the beyond and do it in there, which I think is fine. I'm pretty much playing Skyblock up here. It's fine. I've got some ideas for if we do play to the sky on how to make it a little bit different. So I feel comfortable doing it in here. Now, with that being said, it probably doesn't matter. Does it matter? It probably doesn't matter. But, it might matter. I'm just going to go in here and make sure this thing's working. I've had to, I'm not sure if it's still an issue, but I've just been doing it out of necessity, or out of habit, I guess. Just replacing that guy so that the network works properly in here. It's all chunk loaded. I don't know what the reason is. Cool, so let's set up a platform. Let's go bricks, since that appears to be our weapon of choice in this dimension. Let's switch over to, say, a building gadget. Awesome. Where do we want to branch this off to? We could probably go further this way. Yeah, that should be good. So this is the center here, so we'll do a bit of that, bit of this. Assuming that works. Yep, okay, cool. And so we're going to be making a little platform that's obviously going to be a stasis chamber on top. And then a few drills around, so probably do a little bit of that. I don't know if it's symmetrical, I don't know if anything worked there, but we're going to pretend that it did. We've got plenty of stone bricks, so we can actually just properly do this. That should be fine. Boom. Boom. That should work too, I think. It didn't, but that's okay. Cool. So, how do we do this? Well, for starters, the stasis chamber. We got to get this guy set up, I imagine. So I'm going to break this, place it here. It needs power, so we will go ahead and give it an ender gate underneath. Make sure it has plenty of power so that it can do its stasying. There it is. That is the that is the cube of which it will stasis. So I think it should be fine. What I could actually, hold on. Let's go to add-ons because I should probably get out of the thing. We might need to put like speed upgrades in there. You know what I mean? So let's just grab out a stack of each of these and see if, yeah, it does accept them. I think that's the play, just to make sure that it's going as fast as it can. We don't want to warden loose in here. And then we can slap this guy down. So, ta-da! There he is! And he hasn't killed me yet, so that's pretty good as well. Now, it is a radius around this area, so I reckon we can probably get some glass. Maybe some clear glass. I think that will be nice. Does this stuff connect? It does. Beautiful. We'll put like corners on it, I guess. So let's go. What do you reckon? Some logs? Yeah, can't go wrong with some logs. You know what? We'll do mixed oak logs. Just to spice it up. So we'll do this around here, just so that we don't walk into it. You know what I mean? Just keep it nice. That looks good. Very nice, very nice. We'll set the laser right on top, like what we did with the wither. So here we go. For this top layer, we'll probably go like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm quite happy with how this is turning out so far. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the laser base will go in the middle here. Laser base. Oh, I didn't make it. The soul laser base. Here it is. I think I'm going to place it here. Just up one. And I think that should be fine. So here it is. There it is. And it's going to store some souls. We're going to put in a blue laser lens, since that's what I've been told. Maybe I can press U on this and see how it works. No, I can't. I'm telling you, this thing is it's a mystery. It's such a mystery. Like, here's the laser drill. You can see that you can get like some echo shards from the deep dark. But yeah, this soul thing, it's very much a mystery. So that should be good. Next we need laser drills themselves. Let's order, I don't know, a few of them. We'll slap this down. I'm kind of thinking that we'll leave a gap in the middle. I think that will look nice. But regardless, we can at least get this guy up and running. How do I want to go about doing this? Are we going to need a lot of this? I don't know. We'll pretend that we don't for now, and then eventually, we probably will. So lasers being built. Add-ons are already built. We're getting a little bit of network lag, it looks like, but we'll pretend that everything's fine. Alright, so that stuff goes in there. So here he is. He's working towards it. He needs 20 work points, and he will get us, per 20, let's have a look. We will get not even 1%. Now, there might be a chance involved, maybe, or it might just be smaller than 1% that we've gotten. We can also put this stuff in here as well. That's going to speed things up, I guess. Yeah, now it only needs 16. That's pretty good. And let's have a look. Survey says 0%. Okay. All right. I really don't know what to expect. For all I know, I'm doing it wrong. Part of me wants this to look good. The other part of me wants it to work good. You know what I mean? So we'll start with making it look good. And if we're still at a loss, we'll switch over to making it work good. But for now, we'll test it out. We should also test it out with entangled blocks. I feel like we've tried that before, but who knows? We could try again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. I have no idea which ones are done and which ones are... What just happened there? Yeah, I have no idea which ones are done and which ones aren't done, so we'll just go through and hope that we got them all. I haven't kept track of how many add-ons I've got on me. That's that one. Cool. Very nice. That one's already done, and then this one should be the last. Cool. Okay. So, oh, my inventory... Yeah, my inventory's bugging around. So it's mowing through it now. The only problem I would see is maybe it's not directly above it, and so it's actually not working. Because surely we'd have at least a percentage. You know what I mean? Let's give that a try. So I'm going to break it. We do have a magnet on, I believe. Yep, cool. I'm going to slap it here instead. Now that did make him crouch. I'm putting the lens back in. There we go. Yeah, so it needs to be directly above. But that's fine. I mean, it works. And so what? And so now we've got souls being stored. We can actually chuck in our add-ons again. Oh! There you go. Look, little soul icons. That's nice. And we've got 1% of a soul. But then what do I do with it? Because I've got soul pipes, sure. Now, is it a liquid? Can I potentially store it in refined storage, do you think? I search refined storage. Let's get an importer. We'll run some cables over. Will we? I might just network it. I think I'm just going to network it. We've got creative controller, so I think that should be fine. The receiver, I'm going to place here. Sure. I imagine we'll move it. I don't think this will work, but we'll try. You're going to go there. You're going to get that. Cool. So I've got the network over here. Awesome. We're going to chuck the importer on it. We're going to change it to fluids. Any luck? No. No luck at all. Interesting. All right, well, we'll pick this stuff back up. We'll pick up the one we just placed as well so we don't confuse ourselves later. Huh. So, now I know that there's pipes and surge, but that's sort of what I'm getting at. Do I have to run this over to the machine that I want to speed up? You know what I mean? Like, because in that case, I've got to build this in the overworld and then run a network of soul pipes leading to the thing I want to speed up. Now, what I do want to try is on this guy. I don't really know if we need him, but I want to try it because I mean, it could be a sign of things to come. So he's there, cool. I'm gonna place like the sink. I'm gonna place this guy here. He's gonna input from the right, cool. He's going to output at the top and input from the left. That should allow me to go and get. Well, I don't even think I need a chest. I think I just need to hook up the pipes, right? Let's do that. Oh, what are we missing? You turn into this. Disconnect that. Set up that. Cool. So the seeds should go in a loop now. That's obviously step one. The upgrades are in here. The linkage amplifiers, I imagine we need to buy more. No, we've actually got 2 here. Awesome. So we'll chuck those in. So he's going pretty fast. Or at least he will. If we grab a seed, what seed should we try? We'll just try like a diamond seed or something, I guess. So if I chuck this in. You know what? I'll chuck in 2. That way we can test the, it'll always have 1 in. So it'll always be playing. Yeah, there we go. Cool. It obviously needs power as well. Awesome. So then what I do is I get a soul pipe. I get a soul surge. I imagine this is the bit that actually does the multiplying of the speed or whatever. Soul surge. And I'm guessing we hook this up. So currently this is what we're looking at. That right there. I can put in some fighter grow if we want, but my main thing is just the speed. So there it goes. So, yeah. I'm not even going to time it. We're just going to look and just experience it. There's a little bit of lag, but then it should shoot forward. But roughly, if there's no lag and we watch it, that's the speed at which it is. Cool. I'm now going to set up a pipe, like so. And the souls are still filling. Does it look faster? I don't necessarily think so, but I also don't know so. Pipe looks cool. This thing connected onto it. Maybe I should have timed it. I'm getting the inkling feeling that I should have timed this. I've got a better idea. We're going to pick this up. We're going to pick that up as well. We're going to just entangle it down here. go entangle. There's also a chance it doesn't work with this machine or various different possible issues with what we're currently doing. Now, this guy is getting damaged. He might be getting healed enough by the stasis chamber, or we might just have to pop down a new one every so often. Cool. So, this guy's going to get the power. He's going to get the sink. He's going to get the item pipe hooked up. Cool. There's a chance I need to have a water pipe to input the fluid. I'm just going to assume that I have to. Come on. Come on. Yep, you can do it. Boom. Let's go here. It's honestly easier just to open my inventory and look for it. Boom and boom. Cool. So he's getting water. He's getting everything he needs. That's the speed that we're looking at. What that should allow me to do now is get a few more of these. So let's go all the modium blocks. Let's order like 20 of those. And then, was it just pistons? Let's order like 1,000, 10,000. Let's order 10,000 of those. I just want to solve the piston problem. The piston problem should allegedly be solved. How are we struggling right now on all the modium? I know we've used some. Oh, the blocks got eaten, I think, instantly. All the modium blocks. Can we get like 100? Come on. Yeah, that's what we like to see. All right. Soul Surge, boom. So I'm going to get, I don't even know, 4? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm guessing that's the right way. You know what I mean? But, all right. So if I hook this up, it doesn't connect. So all of these will need to be connected like this. So it is going to use a lot of pipes, sadly, but the pipes look pretty cool, so it's not a complete loss. Like, it's not like, oh no, our base. But at the same time, oh god, at the same time, what am I doing? How quick are they to break? Yeah, they break pretty quick. Nothing too crazy going on at the moment. Boom. Okay, so, yeah, I guess you as well. What? What am I doing? I'm missing. Boom. Alright, cool. So, in terms of the speed, there's still souls in here. In terms of the speed of this guy, I would say it is not any faster. I don't see it being any faster at all. Right? It doesn't necessarily feel any faster. Let's break this, and let's try aiming it the other way. And see if maybe that has an effect. So let's place... Well, it doesn't even connect. Yeah, so we must be placing it the right way. It must just perhaps not work on this machine. I mean, one might say that it works on industrial foregoing machines. Isn't that... that probably makes a little bit more... That makes slightly more sense, doesn't it? That it would work on an industrial foregoing machine. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So what I'm going to do, let's pick this up. Let's assume that is the case. Let's pick you up. Come on. Let's just pick everything up. Everything is picked up. Cool. Do you reckon I can run it in on itself? Do we think that that's a possibility? Can I soul pipe into a soul surge? I'll have to break one of these, but I think it's worth it for the science. And soul pipe. Alright, so this is the speed that we're running at. Pretty good. Not the worst thing. The guy down there is gone, but we can still watch how fast it takes to process. Pretty good. It looks like it's going 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. See that going through 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate. So if I chuck that on, is there any noticeable difference? I don't necessarily know, to be honest with you. All right, let's get another warden egg. We want to make sure we don't accidentally use up all the warden eggs. So what I might have to do, we don't even have eggs in our system. I want to test this, but on the flip side, actually, you know what? I know what to do. Hold on. Let's pick this up. Let's pick that up. Pick this up. Pick that up. If anything, we'll set up a warden farm in here, just making eggs to auto place in there. Like that's something we can do. I'll have to go check on our egg supply. What I was going to say, though, is I can entangle that. And I think I can pipe out of it. So I can pipe this anywhere in the overworld. I believe. We'll have to obviously put that to the test. But me thinks that is the case. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. The people have waited long enough. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. That should be fun. Alright, let's give this a test. So I've entangled that guy. We'll jump in the overworld. I I do want to test it on a laser drill because that's kind of the only industrial foregoing machine we use aside from these. And these, we don't even use them often. You know what I mean? Let's try it on the laser base. Let's go into the older Modium. So here it is. It looks beautiful. Let's grab an entangled block. I didn't even check for the warden egg, but that should be fine. Slap this guy down here. Entangle him. Cool. He looks awesome. Here is the speed at which we're running. He's pretty fast. We can't see anything in the laser base, and that's the speed at which he runs. That's going to be my little test. I'm going to place a soul surge and a soul pipe. Oh, it doesn't connect. Oh, how devastating. Oh, that's really sad, isn't it? I don't know if we can do it then. Like, yeah. Oh, normally that works. How do we store it? Also, did I lose sound? I think my earphone stopped working. Which means you guys probably haven't had sound as well. You can hear my voice, but you haven't had game sound, have you? Oh, God. You know what? It's fine. This will just be a nice, quiet episode for you guys. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can fix that easily. I don't really think there is. It was probably going to be a short episode anyway. So what do we do? What is this? Do I actually get any benefit? You can speed up machines 4 times per side. But what industrial foregoing machines am I realistically using? I guess I can set up a laser in here. We can also use the fluid extractor. I'll tell you what. Let's test out the fluid extractor with this soul pipe just to see like what we're dealing with in terms of like, wow, that's really fast, or there's no point in doing this at all. You know what I mean? All right, so soul pipe. I'm gonna bring this guy around. He looks awesome, I know. I'm gonna bring him down here. Here he is. Cool. We are going to place our fluid extractor. We're going to go. Oh, I've got logs on me. Awesome. Gonna place that there. What? What? Okay. There we go. So, I mean, this is the speed. He actually tells you how long he takes. That's how long he takes. I can give him power, which I'll do through entangling because that seems like it'll be the play. Boom, boom, entangle. Give him power. Cool. So he's happy. I won't even put in the speed upgrades just yet because I just want to sort of see it. He takes 2 seconds. He takes 2 seconds with power. 1, 2. Cool. I'm going to add a single surge. He now still does it in 2 seconds. But if 1, 2. And what if I chuck this over here? 1. It still says 2 seconds, but he does it faster than 2 seconds. You see that? Yeah, hold on. So we hooked that up. And now you can't even get the what out before it's done. So if I add that on top of the speed upgrades. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Because then if I break this and we don't have any souls coming through, what are we normally at? I still feel like he's going pretty fast. Huh. Am I crazy? I mean, maybe there's souls left in the pipe? I don't... What's happening over here? Oh God. How's this guy going? Okay. And if I hook up this soul pipe... what are we looking at in terms of usage? Okay, so it does use it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. If I could transfer the stuff around, I would like this a lot more. That's what I'll say. If I entangle this, there's no way I can get the pipe to connect. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit rough, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We can try one more thing. What I want to test is if I break this guy and we place him over here instead, right? I guess we can hook that up. Doesn't really matter too much. We'll give him power, right? So he's currently at 2 seconds again. He's back at that 2 seconds. That 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's at that 3 second, 2 second. You know what I mean? Such a classic 2 seconds. This takes 3 seconds. And then we're going to entangle him and put him onto this. Boom. And then we're going to console here. 1, 2. Wait, no, I didn't even hook this up. Hold on. Boom. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. So is there just no way to bring it across? There must be. Soul pipe. Let's search industrial. I know industrial has tanks. Perhaps we need it to be a black hole tank. So let's get one of those. The problem is it's souls. I would imagine that I needed something soul related if we actually want to do that. I'm not going to get any of these buckets to show up, will I? I think I need to order like 100,000 buckets if I want the buckets. There we go. Common black hole tank. Boom. It doesn't even connect. It doesn't even want to connect. Let's search soul. Maybe a different mod adds some sort of... We've got a soul jar from Mystical Agriculture, but that's not really the same thing. We've got Ender IO stuff. I doubt it would be in there. Soul base. A wayward compass. Soul extractors. Tiki torches. We've got just normal fluid tanks. Soul infused glass. Yeah, I mean... The only other thing I want to try, and I do want to try it because it could make or break a setup, you know what I mean? Would be the laser drill. I do want to try the laser drill. Like just a normal, good old-fashioned ore laser base. Which I can't afford because I need more vibranium. Really? What's happening with the vibranium? You don't want to explain this one to me? I thought we had vibranium. Apparently this guy would be the good test to do. Wow, we don't... Oh. Alright, let's turn these back into ingots. Or laser base. Can I at least order one? No. We don't have... We don't have iron? Did I use all my iron? No. I don't know what's going on. I want to set it up in here and plug it into this guy. Because I think we can. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, like genuinely, let's do it. I know that we built the whole thing here, but we're gonna go again. Break that. Gonna break that. Cool. We'll just bring all these. I wish they kept all their stuff in them, but I don't really think they do, to be honest. Oh God. Try not to throw up. Try not to throw up. Boom, boom. Heart of the deep. Fido grow. Miniature heart. Logs, 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 and the stasis chamber that I just threw away. Cool. That's fine. We don't have to make it look pretty at the moment. We're just gonna first and foremost check that it works. So soul surge, I'm gonna slap onto each side of this, and then we're gonna hook it all up. Now, is this instead of placing more drills? Yes. We'll probably still have more drills to place in the gaps that are available. But first and foremost, I want to see if this thing, how fast this thing goes. So we're going to bring it all the way over here. What's over here? A catcher. Yeah, because that's the thing that we did. Yeah, all right. So let's break this. Let's break that. Cool. Beautiful area. Alrighty. So we are going to place our soul laser base here. That it should connect to. I guess maybe I need to connect on top. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's put away some gold nuggets and whatnot. Cool. Laser drills. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we'll put the upgrades in. We can wirelessly charge these, so that should be fine. It's just a matter of getting everything else placed. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, you can detect that. Yeah, cool. Okay. And you get the upgrades. Cool. Cool. I think we did place 12 in the last one, and that seemed to go pretty fast, so we'll probably just do the same here, which means placing these there as well. And then that should be good. And let's double check. Does it detect? Yep, it does. Cool. So let's now go advanced, grab an advanced wireless charger, slap this guy down, and that should be enough to keep them all charged. Let's have a look. Currently it's not, but there it goes. It just has to sort of catch up to them. You know what? I think usually we do 3 of them, don't we? So that's my bad. This will keep them all charged. Boom. I think they need to detect it first, and then they'll start filling. Like this guy's full. This guy's... Yeah, we're good now. We're good. It caught up. Okay, cool. This guy as well, he gets a couple upgrades. He gets a blue laser lens. He then just needs his little buddy underneath. So what that's going to look like is 1, 2, 3, and then blocks. Cool. I know we've done a beautiful little building over here, haven't we? Absolutely wonderful. 1, 2, 3, and the thing. The thing here is going to be the stasis chamber. Let's get that guy back. There he goes. Wonderful. Let's jump under. Make sure he has power, so he has a good time. Putting out upgrades. Cool. So he's stasis. He's doing all that fun stuff. Eggs. We didn't get eggs. All right, but we're almost there. We just need to get these eggs set up. I'm pretty sure we set up a thing for eggs, which was this guy. And he's gotten us 300 eggs, which, I'll be honest with you, is not enough. I want a lot more eggs than that. Now, is that a matter of placing more things in there, or is it a matter of making sure it actually, like, stays chunk loaded or something? How do we get more eggs? Do we just grow chicken essence? Honestly, I think we do. I think that's just the simple play here. Boom. What's the button? Control Shift click. Look at that. All the eggs in there. You guys proud of me? I'm learning. I'm evolving. Okay. So I've got some eggs. So I should at least be able to do that warden egg. Unless that egg already disappeared. It did. That's good. Okay. How do I make the chicken the chicken seeds? I'm gonna need a soul jar, some chickens. Alright, soul jar. Soldier boy? Soul jar. Here we go. Let's get like 9 of these. Yeah, I think 9 of those. Let's get 9 solium ingots. Which we can do. We just need some prosperity ingots. That's fine. Prosperity ingots. Get a stack of those crafted. Right? Let's get some of those crafted, shall we? Oh, we just need some iron. Yeah, alright. We've got iron. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. Boom. Let's go solium. I'm struggling. Let's go here. Solium, this thing. Boom. Pow. Cool. And then soul jar. Boom. Pow. Cool. Alright. So, we've got 4 soul jars. I'm pretty sure all I have to do is right click on a chicken. I thought I did, but I guess there's a different way to do it. How do you fill a soul jar? Creating mob seeds. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, you gotta kill a bunch, don't you? Alternatively, you can fill soul jars inside of the soul extractor by inserting a jar and using mob items to fill them, for example. Alright, cool. That's probably what we'll do instead. So, if we've got a bunch of feathers, for example, I should be able to do that. Now, the soul thing in question, no one knows where it is. It might be over here. Soul binder. I don't think that's the right thing. There was a soul... What did it say? I've already forgotten. Let's check the quest. Soul extractor. So, soul extractor. But it's the block version of it. That's going to need some solium daggers. 2 of those. Golden sword. Yep, cool. Boom. Solium dagger. Awesome. Machine for... I'm pretty sure we've made one of these at some point. It's probably right in front of me as well, but... Either way, we've made a new one. Cool. I don't know if it needs power, but it's got it now. Soul jar goes in. Feathers go in. It appears to be working. Now, this is a mystical agriculture thing, so the upgrades in question at mystical are these type. Now, allegedly, we can make some of these. Let's have a look. Let's go for this tier, and we'll just go tier by tier and sort of see where that leaves us, shall we? Now, they're not the fastest things to craft in the world, which is great. So let's maybe start where? Let's start here. Let's order those. And let's get these ordered. Get these ordered. And then hopefully by the time these first ones are done, we'll be good. Thoughts? Do we think? I think that's the play. So here we go. Prudentium. This guy's almost there. I think the problem is it used some of the previous stuff to make the stuff. It's fine. Oh, I'm losing my voice a little. Boom. And then this tier. We could push it here if we really wanted to. I think we're fine though. Supremium's pretty good. So I'm going to chuck that in there. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Now, it uses a lot of feathers. It looks like... I was going to say half a stack, but... maybe half a stack to make the full chicken thing. Who knows? But we don't have that many feathers. Our real play would have been using all those eggs that we just grabbed. Oh, actually, you know what? There might be feathers in here. It might not just be... Oh, no, there's not many at all. Yeah, okay. Definitely, yeah, we need to solve this chicken problem. I mean, I guess that's what we're working on. Cool. Soldier, how many eggs do eggs do? Eggs, oh, a stack of eggs works pretty well. Yeah, so, okay. We might actually have enough here. I think we do, in combination with the other stuff we have, the feathers left over in the system. I think we've got like 20 or something. I'll need to put a little bit more. That's fine. Alright, we're getting there. We're going to get these chicken seeds. It's the last thing we ever do. And boom. Yep, what does that get us to? 7. And then a couple feathers. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so if we want, let's say, chicken seeds, we also require some Prudentium essence, so we'll order that. And then we also need, it looks like, some Solium seed base. So let's see if we can get that cooking up. Boom, Solium seed base, beautiful. And then all of the Prudentium, which is just going to be 4 of that. And then I will manually craft this stuff. So we'll chuck that in there. Got the rest of this stuff, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine, I think. You go there, 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 and here. That will get us our chicken seeds. Very nice. Very happy with that. What are we going to do then? We have 2 options. We can put it in one of those machines, or we can chuck it on the grass up here. Have that grow like crazy. I think that's probably what we'll do. Cool, let's turn off the magnet so we don't make too much of a mess. Let's go seeds. Let's search chicken seeds. Cool. Now, do chicken seeds just grow any which way? Looks like they just go on farmland. It doesn't look like there's any sort of crux or anything like that. So I think I can just go ahead and place it there. Chicken seeds. We have our watering can, which does appear to work. So we can sort of just sit up here, AFK for a little bit. If I search chicken, we get chicken essence. If I use this chicken essence to make eggs, it's a pretty good deal. 3 for 8 eggs. Now, obviously, we don't have a crazy amount at the moment. It's kind of okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'll add the recipe into the system, which we might end up regretting. Who knows? That just says, you know, the essence equals the eggs. This one here. Very nice. What else is up here? Solium spawner. Oh, cool. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, we'll just say, hey, you can make eggs now. And at least now there's something that can happen. So now if I search warden, well, I mean, we've got eggs in the system, but we should also just be able to craft eggs in general. So it should be fine. Okay, we've now got a warden. Let's jump over to all the modium. And let's give this a test, shall we? So this guy... All the modium? No, vibranium. My bad. I know what I'm doing. Everything's fine. Sorry about it being so silent as well. I do want to apologize. So this guy is, you know, he's not too bad. So you will go here. There he is. And yeah, it looks like he's dying a little bit too fast. I think we actually do want to get rid of one of these upgrades or something. Let's have a look. 488 is what we're hoping for him to get to, but he doesn't even get close. He's genuinely dying too fast. We're farming him way too quickly. Let me remove some speed out of here. How much speed do I need for him to live? Or at least to gain health? 6'4"? Does he get back up? He doesn't even get close to... Oh, no, he does get to 6'4". All right, let's watch for a little bit. If I see him get to 6'5", I'd be happy. But he doesn't get to 6'5". No, he barely doesn't. So I reckon that we get rid of like 1 or 2 more of these upgrades. And I reckon that's probably a good speed. 52, 53, 53. He's still dying. I know there's other ways we can heal him. I'm just talking in like, for the short term. You know what I mean? Can we just like short term? Do I not need to do any of these upgrades? Are they all too much? 43, 45, 48. 47, 48, 47, 49. I saw a 49. If we see a 50, I'd be happy. I'm gonna, yeah, 51. I think he's gaining health. I think he'll be at 500 when we check on him later. I think. Okay, cool. So this guy should ideally be receiving souls now. It looks like there are some bonus souls in here. Like we're, you know, the number's up. Do we see the number going down at all? You know what I mean? Like, is it actually working? If I say run with redstone, we now have 3, 4, 3. Oh no, he's still just running. I guess, does he somehow have redstone? Run on pulse? This button does nothing. This button's just there for fun. I don't know. I don't know if it actually works on this. I almost feel like it's meant to work on this. I think that is true. I think what I'm meant to do, bear with me on this one, is I think I'm meant to hook it up to all of those. The problem with that is these pipes are really annoying in how they have to connect to where what I have to do is have them go out further, right? So we got to break those. We've got to place the soul surges like this. Come on. Yep, you're broken. You're good. Let's turn our magnet back on. That'll probably help. You go there. Oh, they actually connect to one another sideways. Okay, so, oh, it's actually not that bad at all. I think all I need to do then is hook it up like that. So now these guys should be working faster when compared. So this guy here does 1, 2, almost on the 2. This guy here does 1, 2. He does consistently the 2. 1, 2. See what I mean? So barely different, but it is different. Interesting. Very interesting. So, I almost feel like the value, the real value, assuming that that was working, which I think it was, I almost feel like the real value is going to be like doing it like this. And just speeding one up really fast. Let's have a look if that is the case. Let's break that. Then let's break those. Soul pipe. Because now this one guy, 1, 2. He doesn't seem to be going that fast. Are we out of souls? No, we're not out of souls. We've got plenty of souls. This guy's on his way to full health. Plenty of souls. It is hooked up. The whole pipe is continuous. Runs into here. There's souls flying out of the joint. I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, it's faster, but I don't know if it's that much faster. Alright. How much vibranium are we getting? Warp 4 is 100, 123. We're at about 110. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what my takeaway is on this. I don't know how I feel. I'll be honest, I don't think it's that good. Maybe for different machines that you have set up, it's better, but I'm not really, I don't know. I think we would actually be better off setting up more drills. Now, are we going to? I might have to. I don't really want to, but I think I have to. I also don't necessarily know where all of our vibranium is going. I mean, I'm sure it's going somewhere. I just don't really know. Like, is it not getting processed? Like, is it going into this system here, right? We've got vibranium entering the system. It's eventually going into these machines and getting processed. It's being turned into a fluid, which is then going in here to get washed. It's all getting washed. It appears to be. That then gets taken out, chucked in here. That then goes into our system. And yeah, we've got 1,000 buckets worth of clean vibranium in here. We bookmark that. We then need to... I don't even know where we need to go to do this. I think it's under here. It's definitely in this guy. But I can't open it unless we go one further down. And then I drag this in there. Boom. Alright, now it works. Now all of these are going to get their stuff. Right? Huh? Right? We don't have sound. Clean vibranium. Here we go. Yeah, clean vibranium's now in the system. Alright. Well, that was a little bit embarrassing that wasn't hooked up. But we should have vibranium now. Vibranium shouldn't be a problem. It's now slowly but surely making its way through the system. And by the time it gets here, we're making, what, 6 vibranium a machine at the moment. So that's pretty good. We've got a lot of vibranium flowing into the system. Alright, we're good. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, the carpenter's table has changed. Oh, have all the chipped textures changed? Oh my god, they totally have. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What do we have? What do we have? So the carpenter's bench. We've got the mason table. I like the mason table. The carpenter's bench, I guess it does look a little bit like the saw. Like, we do have a saw in the game. I was going to say, like, the mason's bench, I think, looks better. But I'm not sure, because the previous textures looked really good. You know what? I think I'm going to say it. I think I like the previous ones better. Mainly for the carpenters. This one still looks pretty good. Do you guys remember the old textures? I feel like the old textures were like, they were packed. They were filled to the brim. Let's get a few more. Let's, oh, yeah, I don't want to do it here. Let's go botanist workbench. I want to check him out. Because they have some really beautiful blocks. Boom. Oh, I like the botany bench. Looks nice. The loom table, this one's looking pretty good already. Come on. How are crafting tables what we're stuck on? Crafting table. Can I get 1,000? Allegedly I can. Very nice. Alright, the loom table. Very nice. Might be my favorite so far. Yeah, I like it. Let's get back to chipped. What else we got? Mason table we saw. The alchemy table needs an enchanting table. Sure, buddy. I can make it happen. Alchemy bench, sorry. Boom. Oh, it looked funny swinging that thing. Hold on. I don't know if you... How did... Why did... Oh, was I punching? I must have been punching with it. Hold on. Yeah, why does it look so silly? And it leaves like a phantom across the screen. Oh, it doesn't look that weird any time. Okay, whatever. Alchemy bench. I don't know. I don't know. It looks pretty standard. They all look very more traditional Minecraft. I will say that. If that's what they were going for, I think that they pulled that off. The previous textures were very detailed. There was a lot going into the different little 3D textures. The tinker table. Oh, this one looked cool before. Yeah, this looks nice. I like this one. Previously, I had like a little piston. I think like laying on the ground, like the head of a piston. This looks nice, but I'll be honest, their previous textures were really good as well. I don't want to be the hater, but yeah, okay. Let me know what you guys think. This is very important, guys. The blocks, very important that we talk about them. Okay, well, so how do we feel about today's episode? For starters, we've made an ATM star. Let's go back over here and see what we're waiting on. We're waiting on a lot of things. That's horrible to see. Only one of them is being crafted. And it's a backup one for one that we've already got. Oh, we're missing a few things. All right, the top. Okay, what's the top one? Let's start off fresh. The top one is the Oblivion Shard. What's going to be your problem? What do we think? You're missing the Mace of Destruction. Yeah, that was a manual one. Mace, and we just had to make more of them, right? Mace of Destruction, yeah. Maybe? We can order that. Huh. Let's add a recipe for it. Yeah, let's add a recipe. Yeah, who's going to stop us? Who's going to... yeah, we must have just made a bunch of them manually. But let's do this. Let's not make it exact. Just make it, you know? Boom. Alright, does that allow the thing to be crafted? Garmin Bosier is currently being crafted. That gets made, you know, we can put that away, grab that. Put that over here, grab that, grab this. Let's also just clean this up a little bit. Boom. I'm glad we tested that stuff out though, because it would have been eaten away at me otherwise. So over here we've got the blood, and we've also got where the stuff's made. I think that's where the Garmin Bosier was just made. So we can now make a mace. We can. Oh, there's a few things I want to test. So I think the mace has to be full is part of the problem. So we're waiting for an Oblivion Shard. So if I craft a mace... Oh, it's not happy with us. It's saying, yeah, what if you did? Because you can't. Cool. Okay, that's great to see. Alright, but I could make one of these and put that in the system. And it doesn't get used up. Because I think it needs to be fully charged. I think the fully charged one goes into the Oblivion Shard, not the non-fully charged. So what we'll do, we might be able to work on this. Hold on. We go over here, and we tell this guy, hey, you're going to put in exactly this. And then, it doesn't do it. But that's fine, because we're going to grab this, hope that it doesn't charge, and we're going to say, hey, put that in there. And then we're going to put this away. And, okay, and it won't. Awesome. But if I were to put it in there... Oh, it doesn't even go in. Oh, because what does it do? It takes blood or something, right? Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, no. Hold on. What do I need to do then? Evil craft. I'm going to put it in here. I bet you that's what I got to do. Let's go exporter. Boom. Boom. Let's try and hook this guy up. However we're going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And then let's say, place the mace in here, please. And then if I put this mace away, the mace goes in, but it goes in the wrong spot. It needs to go in that spot, right? Yeah, it needs to go in there. So we place a skulk catalyst there. We place a bucket, perhaps. Yeah, the bucket sits there. Cool. So then we get an importer, and we collect our finished goods. Like so. And does it make an infinite loop? It does. What we need to tell it is, hey, do exact. Don't put the full mace in. And then it's happy. And then the Oblivion shard should be made. So if we search mace, the mace still exists. Interesting. Did we manually craft the Oblivion shard as well? Do we not actually have an Oblivion shard recipe? We do. Oblivion shard, missing mace of destruction. Let's edit the recipe. Now the Oblivion shard recipe is right here. Perfect. I was just going to wing it. I was like, I hope it's there. Boom. We're going to say, hey, by the way, you're actually going to take this mace. Nah, see? Yeah. We're gonna see if that works. Boom. It hasn't yet. Okay. Oblivion shard. Missing Eternal Stellars. Oh, how do we not have Eternal Stellars? We have Eternal Stellars. It's lying. What's going on here? What are you doing? 3 Eternal Stellars, and then 1 different Eternal Stellar. Gotcha. So something's wrong with the Eternal Stellars I used. So we're going to remove those Eternal Stellars, and we're going to say, actually, you're going to use these Eternal Stellars. And we're going to pretend that did something. And we're going to search mace. Ah, it used it. It worked perfectly. So it's made the thing. And now we've got an Oblivion shard up here. Correct? Correct. Ta-da! And if we check the place at which it sits... Hold on. If we check the place at which it sits... There's not another one in there. Wow, really? Oblivion shard. Oh, because it's saying, well, I can't make the mace. But what we need to do is we need to automate that thing that I just set up. So we need to say, you... crafting card? That seems dangerous. That seems very dangerous, doesn't it? That's just going to make infinite of them. We will do a detector here. Boom. And we're going to say, Oblivion shard. No, we're going to say Mace of Destruction full if we have above 1 emit a redstone signal. We're going to have this guy only work without a redstone signal, and then we're going to give him a crafting card. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to probably have to grab one of the maces out of the system and replace that mace in there so that it's using the exact one we have. But for starters, this should work. Now, that will order the Garmin Boza, I believe. I believe the Garmin Boza will be ordered. Can we check the Garmin Boza? Excuse me, Garmin Boza. Okay, so it is craftable. So the crafting card should work. That should still have network power. Only work without redstone. There's no redstone, so it should be working. It should be attempting to craft. Possibly a regulator is required. Perhaps. And then possibly... I don't know what's possible. Mace. It's obviously not crafting the one we've got. I think what I need to do is order the one that we've got there. And then we need to change a few of the recipes, I think. I need to jump back in here. I'm going to have to grab that mace out once it's done. Oh, but yeah, it's crafting the Garmin Boza, right? Yeah, cool. Do these increase speed? They do. Cool. So we do have speed happening right here. It is going faster than it otherwise would. So that's a positive. Let's jump back to the base. Let's go... Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, yeah, cool. So we're going to go back to the base. We're going to grab out this mace that we just ordered the recipe for. Place it here. Oh, I need it to be a processing because it's not making the right mace. That's fine. We're going to bookmark all of this stuff. We're going to go processing. We're going to say, hey, 2 of this, 1 of those, 2 of these equals 1 of these. Update that. Cool. That'll have to go on a crafter. I think we'll just do the crafter over here. I think we'll go crafter. Yeah, might as well do a cool one. Why not? Oh, actually, I need one of these as well. Might as well get tier 3. Apparently, we can craft them. Come on. Come on, the whole squad's waiting. Everybody on the planet's waiting. Cool, crafter, awesome. So we're going to say, hey, I placed the wrong thing. We're going to say, hey, do the thing. Do this thing. And it will do this thing. That stuff will go in there. He will receive power. So he's like, yeah, ready to go. He will do, if we edit this recipe, he will do this recipe. Apply. So he'll make that. Awesome. We will then import that back into the system. Courtesy of you. Let's grab you. Boom. Cool. So that should work. Then, so if we go mace, I should then be able to tell this guy, do that. And that should work. So 1 goes in. Cool. If we search mace, this guy's going to be detecting, waiting for a full mace. We've ordered another mace automatically. So, so that stuff gets processed, as you can see. The only problem is where'd that full mace go? I guess it instantly got crafted into a Oblivion shard. I guess that makes sense. So the next one is on its way. That guy's done. That guy would have done his thing. This guy's about to do his thing. Why hasn't he done the thing? He should do the thing. Okay, he's in the system. Cool. You should be able to detect that and put that into there. Unless... I don't want to have to do every single tag possible. 11 and 4. 11 and 4. There must be a tag that isn't there. So I think we can do this then. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm sure. If I turn exact mode off, then the second this goes into... No, that doesn't really work, does it? I kind of need it to be exact. I don't really know how to do this then. Sorry, guys. I don't really know. Let's also tell this, by the way, I'm talking about this. So now it should work, right? No, this guy doesn't really care. Above... Yeah, when above the amount, sure. So I guess I do need 2. This didn't really work. I don't know if I've made that clear yet, but this didn't really... This guy didn't even work. Cancel you. Order a new one, yeah, sure. So is that not a real one? That mustn't be a real one. I could probably set this to... Yeah, when on the amount. When above the amount. I swear you could do above or equal. Did they get rid of that? They didn't like that feature? Am I crazy? I might be. I'll tell you what. We'll probably wrap this episode up once this one's built. Can I take any of those out? I can take one out. It's full now. Cool. Chuck that in the system. I guess at least it's off at the moment. I don't know what the solution is to what we've just witnessed here tonight. But let it be known I tried. And at the very least, I can manually make some. It does look like you can do... Yeah, there'd be a way to do it. I can't think of it at the moment. Why are you up here? You are not meant to be up here. This is disastrous. Actually, this doesn't even happen. This guy just breaks. It's never been a problem before, and today it's like, problem. Yeah, it's a pretty big problem. Cool. Are they down there? Yeah, they're down there doing a little dance, filling up this guy. Cool. Okay, so what have we learnt today? What's happened so far? Well, for starters, if we search feathers, if we search chicken, we've got chicken essence, and if we search eggs, we've got some eggs. So we can make eggs now. We've got eggs somewhat automated. Well, yeah, fully automated. We also set up some vibranium stuff and some soul stuff. The soul stuff was pretty cool. We've got plenty of vibranium dust. We're doing pretty good. In terms of the star, we've somewhat helped get some more Oblivion shards, I'll be able to make them quite easier now compared to before at least. If I search Garmin Boza, I probably do want quite a bit of this cooked up ready. So I'm going to order 20 of that. That can process in the background. Cool. Before we do wrap up, what else do we need? Dragon Souls we do not have. Let's consult this. What's the problem? I need more Wilden Wings. Wow. So let's search Wilden. Yeah, interesting. And I don't have any Wilden things. The Tablet of Summon Wilden we can do. And that will get us some more Wildens. Wow. We actually don't even have any Wilden... What are they called? What? Oh, wait. Where do you get the wings from? Wilden Stalkers. Yeah, I don't have any Wilden Stalkers. Wilden Charm. Wilden Stalker. Yeah, I just don't have any. That's a disaster. Alright, well... I'll sort that out next episode. Because I think I've got to spawn one and then kill one and do all that stuff. Did we set up a ritual area? I swear we did this at some point. I remember doing it. But I don't remember where we did it. All I remember is that it did happen. We've got 0 frames, but that's fine. I feel like we did it in the middle of the base as well, so... That's why I'm a little bit confused flying around here as to where I can't see it. Did we just spawn it down there? Honestly, we might have. No, it's just an enchanter. Oh, well. We did it somewhere. I'll probably just have to set up a new one, I imagine. Unless I stumble upon it. Was it over here? Yeah, I think it was in this spot. Hence the little area. Cool. Yeah, awesome. What else are we missing from this star? Let's see exactly what we have in store for us in the following episodes. So the middle right and the bottom left. So middle right, we're looking at the dimensional seed. Bottom left is philosopher's fuel. Cool. So the philosopher's fuel, what's your problem? You're missing glass. Connecting glass and charcoal. All right. So connecting glass, obviously that's a recipe mess up at some point, but that's fine. Like this should keep us covered. That should be that taken care of. Charcoal, that's a little bit embarrassing. Once upon a time, this tree farm worked. And when it worked, it mass-produced charcoal from us. In fact, we've got charcoal in here. So I could hook that up. I could get that up and running again. Somehow. The thing still is in there. I guess it just lost every other aspect of it. Or... we just automate the smelting of some of our trillion logs at some point. Like, for example, just adding a quick recipe. That's the other option. What do we think, guys? What sounds like what you would do? Would you just simply grab this, grab that, grab this, chuck that in there, and then watch as the philosopher fuel is now on the menu? I would too, so I'm glad that we're on the same page there. Alright. And then what was left? It was the dim seed. This one's a little bit scarier. Dim seed needs diamond essence. The emerald essence appears to be taken care of, so I'll tell you what that means. That means we jump in here, and we hope during the next episode, because this is emeralds that we're growing, right? Yeah, it's emeralds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all of this. It's going to be a slow mine, and it's a bit laggy, so I'm going to have to mine this block twice, but bear with me. And then what we will do is just click diamond and it should be good. So we need diamonds now. I'm going to right click it. I don't know if this system's meant to work. It's one of those things. I'll probably replace the chicken in there because obviously we do still need the chicken to grow. I could botany pot it. That's another option. That's not the worst idea ever. We'll see. So it's starting to clear. The machines aren't the greatest, but I think it should work. We're also lagging a lot. Now, I'm not sure what specifically we've done recently that has resulted in us having sub 10 TPS, but we'll cross that bridge at some point. We'll look into it soon. We'll most likely have to turn off a bunch of things once we get these ATM stars up and running, and I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be perfect. Once we get 2 ATM star blocks, we get the B running, we can sort of turn off most of our machines and then just work on whatever's the least laggiest, most efficient way to get resources. Which I think will be bees. I think there's just going to be a lot of bees happening, to be completely frank with you. Which means this system here, as beautiful as it was and as it is, what I imagine we will likely do is either repurpose this or create a brand new factory with multiple different sections for each of these places and have it somehow be swappable. Sort of like how with this farm, the intention was that I can press a button and get a different thing. I'm going to want similar over here, where it's like, hey, we need a lot of coal, produce coal bees. I think that's going to be better than this. I think this was better when the watering can thing worked. But since the watering can doesn't work like that, like you can't automate it, it's not as fast as we want it to be, I guess. We'll see. We'll compare. We'll compare later. This should work. This should fill up with diamonds at least. And then we'll let that run in between now and the next episode and whatnot. And we'll see how that goes. In terms of the Emerald Essence that we've gotten in the past few episodes, we have 1.6 mil. I think it was like 500,000 was enough to make one dim seed. So even that, like we've only got like 3 stars here, I think. I'm not 100% certain. Block of Emerald 4 times. I guess we could craft a few more of those to test. Cool. Great time down in the episode. I've probably got to check on my dog, see what she's barking at. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I do plan to just dump some stuff on the second channel, just some different content. But fair warning, it's going to be very different content. Like, it's going to be... some of it will be somewhat similar. Like, if I'm playing RimWorld or Stonehearth or something, that content will be quite similar to the main channel, like, playthroughs. Especially in terms of, like, me talking and commentating. But there might be some different episodes happening over there, or different content where it's like, I'm playing with my friends. There's going to be some swearing. There's going to be quite a lot of edgy jokes. If that happens. So just be aware. I might even brand the channel a lot differently. You know what I mean? To make it clear that, like, you're getting a different experience. And I'm trying to convince people to play To the Sky with me. I've got people that I'm wanting to play with. And I think they want to play, but it's figuring out the time. If we do get that up and running, what it will likely be is completely different episode styles compared to the normal series. So you guys might not even enjoy it, but we'll do at least one series testing it out. But more so, it'll probably be a bunch of episodes pre-recorded, because once they're on, most people, when you play an hour, you don't go, all right, we're done. You know, like, we'll probably be playing it all night, sort of thing. And then I've got to convince them not to play when I'm not on, or, you know, set up multiple bases and I get to watch them build and talk to them when they're on. Who knows? Who knows? But I just wanted to, like, I am trying to get this stuff up and running. It's just scheduling. That's going to be my little scheduling. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melissa and Final Fantasy 13. I'm getting really good at saying that really fast. I can speak really fast at the end of the videos. Terms and conditions apply. This is brought to you by Australian Government Melbourne. Australian Government Canberra. On the record, this was not brought to you by the government. Of anything. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.